patrols in Daleks patrols in progress. All rebels will be located and executed. Daleks patrols in progress. All rebels will be located and executed. Unsanctioned activity sensors indicate you are not a Dalek. You will be exterminated.
We need to keep the door open.
Locate the enemy. Locate the enemy. Locate. Locate. Daleks patrols in progress. All rebels will be located and executed. Unsanctioned activity in temple. Investigate! Investigate! Unsanctioned
Wow.
activity.
That was intense. Can you imagine what it's like to be the Doctor and do this kind of stuff all the time? For me personally, I'll take the TARDIS database over killer aliens any day of the week. I don't think these ones are occupied, so to speak. You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are you? We need to reach that time crystal, but it looks like this is a dead end. We've got to return to the stone dais before the Daleks get their hands on it. Well, I say hands. Maybe we could hop in and take a ride inside a Dalek. It'd be the perfect disguise. The perfect, highly weaponized, fully armored disguise. How are there so many of them here? Ha! Great minds really do think alike. Okay, I'm gonna control the movement, because I'm pretty sure I'm a better driver than you. You take care of the shooty bits. And just so you don't freak, I've altered the power setting on the weaponry you'll be using. When you blast a Dalek, you're only taking out its casing. You're not actually killing the creature inside. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's do this. Fire!
The intruder must be eliminated. The intruder must be eliminated. Catastrophic damage. I have failed. I have.
We can destroy those Dalek energy blasts before they reach us.
Immobilized. The Daleks will take vengeance for your brutality.
Look! A modular power-up. Destroy it, and your hand cannon will rise to power levels over 9,000. drones!
Initiated!
Is in there. Blast that dice and get us out of here. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this. Energy force field. We need to disable it. Shoot those power nodules. It'll leave the dais exposed. Need to be disabled. It'll give us a brief window to destroy the dais. Hurry though, they'll recharge after a few seconds. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this. Energy force field. We need to disable it. Shoot those power nodules. It'll leave the dais exposed. Nodules need to be disabled. It'll give us a brief window to destroy the dais. Hurry though, they'll recharge after a few seconds. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this. An energy force field. We need to disable it.
Ich grüße euch nochmals. Hallo und herzlich willkommen, Deutsche VR Gamer. Jetzt geht der Stream auch dann mit Ton. Ach Gott. Ich hoffe, es geht euch allen gut da draußen. Und ihr habt ein bisschen Lust, weiterhin hier mit dabei zu sein.
The final crystal is in there. Blast that dice and get us out of here. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this.
Mal los.
Energy crystal. We need to disable it. Shoot those power nodules. They believe the die is exposed.
Im Moment ist es ein bisschen komisch, weil ich gerade am Sterben irgendwie bin. Aber ich grüß dich. Der schießt da. Jetzt sieht das Ganze schon wieder ein bisschen besser aus. Weil wir waren in so einem Roboter drin.
There must be a way to activate this stone dais.
Okay. Das sieht so cool aus. Okay. Au, au.
The TARDIS.
Yep.
What? What's it doing here? We've got to go in and see what's happening.
Okay. Gehen wir mal rein da.
What the?
Dunkel.
What's going on? The TARDIS has been destroyed. We're
Ups.
too late. She's wiped out reality.
Wir haben es nicht geschafft. Ich konnte das Universum nicht retten. Oh Gott. Die Realität ist zerstört. Also bis jetzt bin ich echt ein Fan von dem Ganzen hier. Steuerung. Jetzt wurde ein bisschen geupdatet. Jetzt kann man sich auch schneller drehen. Wirklich, wirklich gut gemacht. Wow. 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 Oh, guckt euch das an, Leute.
Okay, we're in the inner temple of the First, and here she is. Don't try anything rash. She's unbelievably powerful.
Unbelievably powerful. You say it like it was a bad thing. Power, in the right hands, can be beautiful. And you don't have to worry about my omnipotence. After all, Mother knows best. I only wanted what was best for my children. Would you hold that against me? Could you hold that against any parent? The only difference is, I have the power to make my resolve become reality. I will give you a second chance. I will give all living creatures rebirth. And before that rebirth, I ask for only one thing: your death. Universal annihilation in exchange for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow.
Nein.
Talk about tough love.
I love you all. Good night.
Wow. Oh.
I'm gonna need your help more than ever now, because the universe is hanging by a thread. The reality virus has deleted the TARDIS interior and wiped out almost everything. But hey, I love a good almost. And right now, that almost says to me, you can still do this. You can fight it. You can come back. Because this time round, I found out very quickly that sometimes all it really needs is a leap of faith.
Back in the land of the living, are you? The doctor filled me in. Turns out she didn't need the Zyton. But she did need you to visit all those places to collect the time crystals, because she knew the first was watching her, and by extension, watching you.
Those locations were the last things in the first's memory, and so they're virtually the last snatches of reality to be destroyed. I've hidden 3 items, one in each of 3 environments.
The doctor disguised the items, but all of them has something unique about their physical appearance. A clue that suggests they're bound up with the first in some way.
I'll explain later, but when they're placed together, they'll form a device powerful enough to deal with the first. I hope. Because the universe is so fractured, to reach a location that still exists, you just have to visualize it. That's what you've got to do now. I can't help you, because the voice you're hearing now is a simple psychic projection while I keep the first busy.
First, you must remember the office from the London laundrette. Let your memories guide us to where we need to go now. I'm losing you.
And your connection's drifting. Can you still hear me?
Ja. Oh. Wow. Ich kann nichts
Is
anfassen.
there anything in there? Great.
Doch.
And our neural connection is strengthening. Our optic connection is getting clearer. Start looking for the second piece.
Das hier.
You got it. We need just one more piece, which means one more memory.
Irgendwas leuchtet.
What? What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to interfere with my plans?
Ignore
Bisschen.
her. Just find the third object and let's get out of here.
Das hier.
You did it! We've got the final piece of the device. I'm gonna pull you back to the temple so we can put the 3 pieces together. We're back. Oh, what happened?
Was? Okay.
The objects, they're here, but what do we do now?
You're too late. Don't you see that?
No.
I'm redeeming my children, giving you all a second chance. Why would you fight against that? Happy Mother's Day.
I think we need some help. Doctor? What now?
My lot, my people, they reckoned the first might make it here someday. So they created a device powerful and ingenious enough to send her back to her beginning. It was too dangerous to leave lying about. So I split it into 3 and hid it. I knew the first would be watching me, so I needed you to make sure those locations were amongst the last to exist, and that you could get back to them. That was crucial. You had to know them really well. I've appealed to the first to let us continue to live our lives, offered her a truce. She refused. So now you have to send her back to the genesis of time using the device you've assembled. You've hardly any time left.
I know what you've got to do. You've got to sonic the device.
Das ist so cool. Bye-bye.
Yes! You did it! You...
Think of me kindly when I'm gone. when you see a sunset or flowers, remember my love for you. I only wanted what was best for my children. For you.
Das fühlt sich so cool an.
Well, I don't want you to get too big for your boots, but guess what? I reckon you just saved the universe.
Wir haben es doch geschafft. Wir haben es doch gerettet. Yay! Was kommt jetzt?
The first's been flung back to the beginning of time, but she's not dead. Without her, the virus ceased to exist and reality has snapped back into place. But because the first lives, she's effectively in a time loop. She will try time and time again to unleash the virus and wipe out all of sentient creation. Her threat will recur over and over. She will always return, which is why you must always be there to stop her. I'm taking you back to where it all started. The little laundrette in London. I'm sorry I misled you. I had to. I let the first kidnap me, and I had to let her think I was done for. I knew she might intercept some messages and knew she wouldn't be worried about you collecting Zyton. Why would she? She thought she was invincible. But all the time I was working with you. I only work with the best, and I knew you fitted the bill. I always know. And before you go, one more thing. Emma, I've downloaded her consciousness into a synthetic person. Someone you might recognize. Away from all this, she's living a happy life because of everything you did. And she is so grateful. We've landed. The TARDIS has brought us home. Recognize this place? Go on. Take a look. You're gonna have to do it all over again to save the universe. And steady. You'll feel disorientated for a second or two. That's because we've shorted out the time differential. But you'll be okay in a tick. Right. This is goodbye. For now. Just two more things. One, thank you. Really, thank you for everything. And two, you remember Emma told you she'd always be your friend? Well,
That makes two of us.
Das dürft's gewesen sein. Jo. Also ich finde es richtig, richtig gut. Es ist jeden Euro wert, den es kostet, weil es ist, ich kann im Moment den Preis auswendig nicht sagen, aber es ist nicht sehr teuer. Für das, was man geboten kriegt, das sind so 3-4 Stunden, wenn man sich Zeit lässt, an Story-Modus. Das mit den weinenden Engeln war äußerst extrem, aber hat auch, es macht super Spaß, es lässt sich toll steuern, hat eine wunderschöne Grafik. Man sieht, da ist viel nachgedacht worden bei dem Spiel, um es dem Konsument einfach schön zu machen. Es sieht toll aus. Es macht wirklich Spaß. Ist kurzweilig, nicht langweilig. Nee, ich kann also wirklich nur gute Sachen über das Spiel sagen. Davon hätte ich gerne bitte mehr. Lassen wir gerade noch die Credits ablaufen, damit die Leute auch ihre gebührende Sache kriegen, die sie echt verdient haben, weil da ist wirklich viel reingeflossen. Gute Ideen. Also ich kannte Doctor Who vorher gar nicht. Ich wusste gar nicht, was das war. Mir war der Name im Begriff. Aber ansonsten kannte ich das nicht. Ah, das war das Kapitel 5. Okay. Jo, dann würde ich sagen, haben wir alles gemacht. Das Spiel ist leider schon fertig. Jo, dann bedanke ich mich mal fürs Zugucken, fürs Mitmachen, fürs Hallo sagen. Es tut mir leid, dass die erste Hälfte vom Stream leider ohne Ton war von mir. Ja. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Sonntag. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Bleibt unserem Kanal gewogen. Besucht uns auf Facebook. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Stream. Macht's gut. Euer Gbear. Ciao.